We have some big news right now. TikTok will be banned
Hi,
in less
beautiful
than 6
people.
days.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by, supporting your girl on this channel. Thank you for watching my videos, for liking, for sharing, for commenting. Much love for you guys. Thank you so much. So all credit goes to the creators in these videos, right? So guys, in today's video, from the topic, I'm sure y'all know what we're discussing. TikTok ban. Okay, so it's 2025 and TikTok is on the chopping block, right? So the question is this the end for TikTok? Because it's happening again, right? And TikTok seems to be on the chopping block every time. The US government is coming for TikTok, and this time it seems as if they are serious, right? On the 5th of April, and that 5th of April is also when the protests are supposed to go on. Okay, 5th of April seems to be a date that will be remembered for a long time in history. Anyways, focusing. So ByteDance must sell TikTok or get banned nationwide. Okay, and what's the excuse? National security. But we have heard this before, right? We have heard this before. So is it really about data? Because I mean, Facebook and some of the other social medias actually get more data, right, in them than TikTok. So is it just about data or is just about politics? Because TikTok has gone dark before, right? So it went dark for hours, not up to 24 hours. So is this a coincidence? Were they test running it? Nobody really knows, right? So now Trump says a deal has to be struck to save TikTok, right? Because if that deal is being struck, right, it will be announced before the deadline, which is April 5th. But if not, this could be TikTok's final days in the US. Guys, what do you think? Let's watch this video.
Here's where things stand. Donald Trump made two key statements. First, he said he may sign an extension. And second, he said he may reduce some tariffs against China in exchange for a TikTok deal and hopes to get a deal done by Saturday. But right now, he hasn't signed the deal. TikTok's fate still hangs in the balance. And a lot of folks on here are getting their accounts restricted. Accounts are restricted, people are being unfollowed, and the algorithm is the key deadline for the TikTok ban. If a deal is not in place by then or Trump does not sign an extension, this app will go away. And we're less than 6 days away. Remember, Trump could easily just say he doesn't like TikTok anymore and not sign an extension, not agree to a deal, and this app goes bye-bye. It's unlikely, but you never know with this administration. And so that's the latest right now. But as soon as we get more information, I will let you know, so be sure to follow along to be the first to know.
Less than 4 days away from TikTok being banned again, and this is what Donald Trump said today when he talked about the ban.
You know, 1 point in tariffs with China, a big country, would be probably worth more than all of TikTok, as valuable as TikTok is. It's big stuff. I'm a very flexible person. I could use that for that. Like, maybe I'll take a couple of points off if I get approvals for something. I haven't done it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe.
So you heard Donald Trump say that he would be open to the idea of taking percentage points on his tariffs away from China in exchange for the TikTok algorithm. Now, Trump has went from standing on the U.S. will own TikTok 100%, China will have nothing to do with it, to now finally realizing and saying, hey, China is going to play some part in this, we're going to play some part in this, ByteDance is going to play some part, and a U.S. company is going to play some part, and they're all going to have to come together to work on a deal. And like Donald Trump mentioned, 1 percentage point of tariffs to China is worth more than all of TikTok as a company combined. But we now have less than 4 days until the TikTok ban is supposed to go into effect, and unless Donald Trump kicks the can down the road and gives us an extension or there's a deal done, TikTok will be
banning
gone.
TikTok on April 5th. It's going away. They're going to ban it. Oh my God. Blah, 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 blah. Am I going to get my check on the 15th? At this point in time, that's truly all I care about. Am I going to see my munyon come the 15th of April? Riddle me that, okay? Y'all had a bitch emotionally in the first half. That first round of banning the app, y'all got a bitch. Y'all didn't get me this time. If the app goes dark, the app goes dark. I'm on Insta. I'm on the tube of you. I'm on Twitter. you can find me. Run me my money, okay? Besides, I already have a feeling they ain't gonna get rid of this app and somebody's already bought it. But in case they didn't and it does get banned, TikTok, if come the 15th I don't get my money, call me Marvin Sapp. Close the doors. Dead
TikTok is
ass.
getting banned in 10 days. No one is panicking. Nobody is yelling and screaming, shaking in their boots. I'm yelling, screaming, shaking in my boots. I'm an idiot. I put all my eggs in one basket. I have 215,000 followers on here. Every other app, 2K, because I don't post over there. You mean to tell me I got to restart? If y'all fuck with me, go. You know where to go. You know where to go. Everything is linked. But babe, Trump, we have to put faith in Trump. Jesus Christ. And China, you think China fucks with Trump? Jesus Christ. And I hear rumors about like Oracle or something like that buying it. China said they're not selling. So what do you mean? And show you done sold out. You was at the inauguration. Nothing. Nobody got nothing to say. Was all of that for nothing? One thing I do know, all that money that's in my creator awards better come to me if this app
Hey
goes away on the
guys, so
5th.
many people say that, or some critics say that this ban is more of politics than security, because they argue that Facebook, Google and some other US companies collect massive amount of data, right? And they are not being banned. Okay. And the timing is also a suspect, because they feel that TikTok is popular among young voters. People come online, express their opinion, say, okay, yeah, they voted for this, they voted for that, they support this party, they support that party. And some politicians don't like TikTok's influence on the young people, right? Because TikTok is under more political scrutiny, probably because of its China ties. Because the security risk isn't necessarily bigger, right? But the perceived risk is what drives the ban talks. And look at all these creators that make a living from TikTok. Some people practically left their jobs, resigned from their jobs to use TikTok as a means of survival. Because if TikTok disappears from the US, millions of content creators, influencers, small business owners will be hit hard. Okay, things we are saying that in the US things are getting difficult. That it's going to get worse, right? Because TikTok is not just an app anymore, it's an economy, right? In 2023 alone, creators earned over 10 billion US dollars from ads, from brand deals, and even the creator fund. Some small businesses rely on TikTok for free marketing, right? And many of them will struggle to survive without it. Even influencers, like I mentioned earlier, who have built their lives around TikTok. The other lady is saying that on TikTok she has like 250,000 followers, but on the other platforms she has maybe like 2,000 followers or something. So you can see people have really built their lives around this TikTok, right? Okay, some top creators might say, okay, we are moving to other platforms. But the thing is that we didn't get the same engagement that they get from TikTok. Guys, what do you think about this in the comment section? What future do you think TikTok has? Because for millions of creators, right, there are people that just come there and just laugh away their sorrows, just interact with people. But there are some people that take this content creating thing as their life, right? Because it's not just an app to them, it's their paycheck, it's their means of survival. So if this app is banned, what next? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for listening, guys. If you found value in this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Ciao.